this is my problem. We're obsessed with the TSA, but Google can take pictures of us anytime, anywhere, in our backyards, in our bedrooms, from the street, because they say it's a street view. Is that BS or what?
Well, they don't think they can take pictures of you in your bedroom from the street. Unless
they're taking pictures of people.
If you're standing in the window naked, well, what do you expect?
Well, what else is a window there but for us to stand by it naked, telling people to look at us?
Don't go on the street naked if you don't want them to take pictures of it.
He's exactly right. This is ridiculous. If I stand outside his house and take a picture of him naked, I get arrested, and then I get sick. And Google doesn't. And neither of those things happen to Google.
And
if I want to see naked pictures on Google,
from the street, you don't get arrested.
But talk about Big Brother watching, and then the fact that you can put this, naked pictures pouring up on for people
and it's Google. This is the thing. Can I just say something? Google, the most progressive company in the world.
Exactly.
The CEO is saying, well, if you're worried about this, don't do anything wrong.
No, you can't. Well, don't be in your driveway naked if you
Why
don't
not?
want
It's
to.
my driveway. I walk around in my apartment naked, and my wife and my son yell at me.
But people walking by can see it. If you don't want people to see it, then don't be naked in a place where people can see you naked.
Okay, but wait. But Bill, he might not have been naked. The thing is, he could have been fixing a brake light in his car.
Right.
You saw that dog. You know exactly what he was fixing.
That dog was happy that he was getting the brake light fixed and was exhausted.
Look, here's a guy.
I believe you on the happy part.
Here's a guy who's giving his wife the worst anniversary present ever by hiding in the trunk, and Google ruins it. I mean, exactly.
Okay, and by the way, the biggest joke of all is that when they say it's from the street, but no one has that street view. Right. It's not just somebody walking along and taking a picture.
True.
They are. Look, that's a street view.
For all you know, he has a high gate in the front of the street. No one's seeing it from the street view.
Okay.
And so I should be able to wander around with my boys flying and my back hair wafting in the way. You know,
I love your back hair. I gotta say.
By the way, this the winner in this is Mercedes, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, the best ballroom of any car in its class.
And that is true. It fits 4 bodies. And the other thing too is we don't know. The guy could have been playing Trunk Marco Polo. We do that a lot.
Well, we now know 2 great things that have come from Mannheim. Mannheim Steamroller, particularly around the holidays, and naked guys who have sex with dogs.
All right, we got to move on. So today was the busiest travel day of the year, even though we're taping this the night before. And it makes me wonder, how did it fare for the TSA folks? Well, we caught up with a few of the robot TSA officers in their robot sauna.
How did your day go, Reginald?
It was awesome, Clive. There was a bodybuilder competition coming from Australia. I felt like I was at the grocery store groping a conveyor belt of delicious plums.
That is heaven. I ended up having to strip search the cast from The Biggest Loser, that TV show about fat people.
What was that like? Did you find anything?
The usual. Remote controls. Bags of cookie dough. Smaller fat people.
That must have been hard.
Not at all. I like stripping the overweight. It's quite a turn on. Like gym class without the climbing rope.
That's right. Sometimes I forget that's your thing.
Yes. Especially if they are extra hairy.
I confiscated many bottles of lotion today. Mostly from Rob Schneider's suitcase.
They will come in handy later when we are looking at the pictures we saved from the body scanners. I just got an entire set of David Spade. He looks like a rake made of slinkies.
Do you want to look at them together?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I love you.
I love that you love me, Reginald. Now go fetch the lotion.
A rake made of slinkies. Think about it, people. All right, we got to take a break. Up next, PaulMecurio's top lip argues supply-side economics with his bottom lip. Plus, why does this lady want to rescue America's turkeys?
Next, they get a
That's
blowjob.
between her and those sexy, sexy birds. You know who's not giving thanks during this year's Turkey Day? Not my Uncle Fred, who's in jail for triple homicide.
Oh, no.
But also the turkey. Most red-eye viewers don't realize that the delicious meat they'll stuff down their mouth holes this Thursday came from an actual living thing. A bird-living thing, no less. Thankfully, America has Australian author/activist Karen Don to remind us of this oft-overlooked fact. Join us now as we view her latest YouTube video, which showcases her rescue and adoption of the 2 gobble gobbles from an LA slaughterhouse. I guarantee your hearts will melt as quickly as your monstrous appetite for bird flesh also melts.
I take them home in a big dog crate in my little VW Bug, with the windows wide open because they're pretty stinky at first, covered in the excrement of the other turkeys with whom they've been crammed into cages. Once we're home, they need a bath, which they get in my lovely clawfoot tub. I can't bathe them outside and risk having them fly away before they get a chance to learn that this is home. Next, they get a blow dry, not because I missed my calling as a hairdresser, but because turkeys are built to live outside and so they're waterproof. Their bottommost feathers would never naturally get wet, and the layers of those beautiful feathers are so thick that if I didn't get up underneath and blow dry them, they just wouldn't dry at all. Once they know they're safe, they become fantastically sweet and friendly. When I'm sitting in my yard, their favorite place to be is on my lap. The neighborhood kids just love them and stop by all day, every day, to visit them. I think since I've started doing my annual turkey rescue, orders of tofurkey have gone through the roof in this neighborhood. I do this every year as a very fun way to send some serious messages.
I think that turkey's been blow dried.
I had no idea. They're covered in excrement.
Do you know we're doing
They're
a
covered
story?
in excrement.
We're doing a story about turkeys being slaughtered, jerk.
This is a Japanese turkey, so it doesn't count.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like how you use chopsticks.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's I live in the city, Greg. It's a very New York thing to do.
Yeah.
I wear black sometimes. I'm
You
from
do
New
wear
York.
black.
Yeah.
You do wear black. Paul, Paul, presidents of the United States, they always pardon turkeys. Isn't that sending the wrong message to kids that pardoning is cool?
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
I never thought of it that way, but I agree with you. I think they should spend their time executing vegans. This woman really annoys me. First of all, she thinks she's helping this turkey.
Yeah.
This turkey was on its way to a dignified death. Instead, it's some bit player in her turkey porn. Did you see her making out with that thing in the bathroom?
The blow drying.
These people ruin Thanksgiving. I don't need to have my dinner ruined by seeing some. These people put their issues on us, and I see this video of the turkey being slapped around and punched and fecal matter. Now I can't enjoy anything. I am so mad right now. I'm taking a car and I'm going to run over any bird I see.
Wow.
Barry,
How do I follow that?
I think you better not because I'm angry right now.
when you pardon a turkey, doesn't that piss off like political prisoners, you know, like Nelson Rockefeller and Rosa.
Free Nelson.
Rosa Marie.
No,
I mean,
free
no,
Rosa.
seriously though. Political, these people are in jail and watching, you know, turkeys getting pardoned.
Well, these poor turkeys, what bothers me about the pardoning is that they pick one from an entire, they have a presidential, like a White House turkey pool, and they only pick one, and the rest of them go to the table.
Yes.
How do you pick one?
I don't know.
Whose job is it to pick the one?
Yeah, it's not fair, Angela.
You're making the turkey sound like Neo.
I actually think no turkey should be pardoned because I think it's discriminating against other turkeys.
Well, I think they should. And did you know that the turkey was going to be the American bird? Turkeys are great. They were going to replace. It was going to be the eagle. It was going to be the turkey. So I think they should be
They're
pardoned.
the dumbest bird on the face of the planet.
They're walking
drown
bushes.
When they, right, exactly.
They're walking
They
bushes.
drown when they look up in the sky to see where the rain
Look,
is
I
coming
used to
from.
have pet
Ostriches,
turkeys
not
before we would
turkeys.
kill
They're all
them
the
for
same to me.
Thanksgiving. I love turkeys. I used to have pet
Wild
turkeys.
turkey
and
is an amazing bourbon.
All right, that is true. Bill, last word. When you see a turkey's cavity being stuffed for Thanksgiving, do you say...
Can you say that more slowly?
Yeah. Do you think, there for the grace of God go I?
Oh, boy, there is a website in there somewhere. I'll interest you to know that I will not be stuffing a turkey this Thanksgiving. I'm going to go work where I always work, at the soup kitchen. And, well, actually working it. I'm picking up homeless chicks.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll tell you, as far as I'm concerned, it's the only place where you can still get free food.
Yeah.
And the helpers there are very nice, Greg.
Yeah. And they're easy when they're down and out.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
the drunker the better, I say.
Low
I don't want to put
self-esteem.
any effort after I've got that tryptophan in
Yeah,
me.
low
Just fall on me, hobo lady. Fall on me.
Yes. All right. If you have a comment on the show, email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail, my direct line, call 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. You know, he can't swim.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by Mile High Salsa, that hot new sport that really takes the popular dance of Cuban origin to the next level. Thanks, Mile High Salsa.
groundbreaking 6-part documentary series, The Right All Along. Part 4 premieres Sunday on the Fox News Channel.
This should be on the TV, this conversation.
We're on right now.
It's a very soft sweater.
All right. Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got Andy Levy. So, Andy, what have you got besides a case of turkey-flavored cat food to bring home?
I also have dinner for the cats.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
New study says dogs are smarter than cats. Greg, I contacted the Henry W. Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication at the University of Georgia, where they, of course, administer the Peabody Awards.
Yes.
They assured me they're not even going to bother looking at any other entries this year.
Ah, fantastic.
Yep.
Excellent.
We win again.
So kudos to us.
Yeah, nicely done.
He spoke to a dog.
Yes.
Also, you mentioned that this research was done at Oxford. Then you said go Buckeyes?
Yes, the Oxford Buckeyes.
Yeah, I don't believe Oxford even has an official name like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I admire them.
The ice hockey club is known as the Oxford Blues.
Oh, interesting. Well, I admire them for running a college and making those delightful shirts.
Oh, absolutely.
Those Oxfords.
Yeah. Yep.
Very preppy but snappy.
Also, Greg, kudos to you for having both dogs and cats on to debate this study.
Yes.
Earlier tonight, Oberman only had dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I told you, fair and balanced,
Oh,
even
absolutely.
among the domesticated pet world.
Yep.
Here's
Animal
my
kingdom.
problem with Oberman. He's still blaming the cats.
Yeah,
So many years later, he's going on and on about the cats. Move on, dude.
No, but he says it's not what the cats do, it's what they're meowing.
Oh.
They have a problem with the meowing.
He's a hack. What do you expect?
Yeah.
He contributed money to cats.
Oh, he did?
In fairness, we all knew he was going to.
Paul, you said, of course, dogs are smarter than cats. You're an idiot. Angela Mary, you said cats are a lot smarter than dogs. You're
Yes.
both very smart yourself.
Thank you.
Stop kissing up to the women.
He's kissing.
It's got nothing to do with
smart
that.
guy.
This is what they say. This is what the woman who did the research says. Dogs have always been regarded as the more social animals, while cats like to get on with their own thing alone. That's exactly why cats are smarter, not why dogs are smarter.
Exactly.
Look, just because you're a little wallflower that plays with nothing that is even remotely human-looking at home, and you're comparing yourself to that animal, does not make you and the cat smarter.
It really does.
Two roommates having a fight.
No,
This
it
is awkward.
really does, Bill.
As one who's been described as a puppy many times, I take issue with all of this.
Yeah. I rest my case. Gregolog, UN, stuff like this, Mary, I think you were the one that said it. This isn't even a surprise anymore.
No.
When they do stuff like this. And now they're not even trying. When a journalist asked a spokesman for the head of the UN, Ban Ki-moon, whether this guy Silva would be interrogated by the expert panel on alleged war crimes charges, his response was, quote, "The deputy permanent representative to the mission is an employee of the government of Sri Lanka, so I would refer those questions to the government of Sri Lanka." Because that's what you want. You want the government of Sri Lanka to investigate whether the guy just appointed to the UN is a war criminal.
Yeah.
You want me to go on?
No, no.
I have more.
It's Sri Lankan for well played.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. Didn't know. Before the show, I bought a little mini dictionary.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ate it.
All right.
Made a chocolate.
Angela, I'm with you. Our taxpayer dollars need to stop being used to fund the UN. It needs to be booted out of this country. And as you so eloquently put it, the UN.
Oh, I
don't we
didn't
call that?
I didn't say the F word. I wouldn't say the F bomb.
I have it on my paper with quotation marks around
Now,
it.
see,
so I think
Andy, you're making
you said
stuff
it.
up. See, we're on the same page. Now we're going
You know,
back
Angela,
to Andy's again.
Angela,
You're
I'm
making
so
things up.
shocked that you would use that language
Exactly.
on a holiday like coming
It
up.
surprised me too. It surprised me too, Greg.
Plus, my mother's watching, so no.
I'll tell you,
I
she's
did
not watching
say that.
anymore. She is not watching anymore.
She is.
She
She's
has
very
turned
proud
the
of
channel. She's watching Murder, She Wrote.
I'm a Southern lady, Andy, so I don't say that word, okay?
Your mother's a Southern lady, and she is very disappointed.
She's making a tofurkey right now. She's so upset.
A tofurkey.
Yes.
Oh, you just made me say it.
I don't know
That's
what's
my
going
evil
on.
I don't know what's going on
I think
either.
the UN serves a purpose, and they should come and say what they want to say. We should
What
step up and
purpose?
have the
It
balls to
serves,
listen to what
it
people-
serves absolutely no purpose
Well, but
for
the-
us.
what,
Not
you don't
for
want
us.
people to sort of say that they disagree with you to your face. You have a problem with that.
They
I
say,
have them in
they
the
say
room.
that in their own countries all the time. We don't need to be paying them to come here to say it.
Andy, thank
it's
you.
more
Thank you very
entertaining.
much.
Come
Thank you
on.
very much.
we
And
don't
Sri
pay
Lanka
for it.
should investigate.
They
But
can
you know
go.
what?
Let them go say it in Switzerland somewhere.
If the UN
then that's
wants
fine.
if the UN wants to do an investigation on this guy, who's going to end up paying for it? We are.
We are, and
We
then they
should.
won't
We're
find
the-
him guilty anyway.
Hey, I gotta
Yeah,
live
we're
with
the
these
biggest
people.
country in the world. We should be